Et yo tout le monde, j'espère que vous allez bien, moi c'est nickel. Aujourd'hui on se retrouve sur un nouveau live. Je continue le travail de FFP, enfin, de NBA 2025.
These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
Dans le film, nous avons gagné plusieurs titres et là on va essayer de mettre de gagner en fait, un maximum de matchs pour essayer de remonter dans le classement, parce que sinon on n'est pas prêt d'y arriver. Toujours le petit joueur tranquille. Je sais. Ouais, je compte ça. Le titre du meilleur chanteur des personnes qui ont gagné le plus de paniers. On aura 16 d'affilée. C'était un match vraiment serré. Là par contre je sais pas du tout comment ça va se passer. Est-ce qu'il faut qu'on remonte jusqu'ici dans le classement, et on est à l'heure actuelle assez bonne par rapport au classement.
Up next, the Warriors take it. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On our sideline, David Aldridge. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Cole Anthony.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here at the end of the season in our sights now, Stan, how much of a toll does a regular season take on the coach?
Well, Kevin, the big thing is you just don't sleep a lot because you're running on adrenaline and your mind is always going, looking for more and more answers, so it can be exhausting mentally.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Butler out there with Gary Payton II. Then there's Draymond Green. Then it's MP. And it's Curry in at the 1. Green with the block. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Here's Butler. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
Je pense que si ça continue comme ça, ils sont pas bien.
You love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Working his way from scout to head coach, Jamal Mosley is a long-time assistant under Rick Carlisle. He has paid his dues, Coach.
Yeah, and Kevin, I really admire the guys that put in the time, as you say, pay their dues, and get themselves ready for when they get the opportunity. There's a lot of outstanding younger coaches in this league, and Jamal Mosley's as good as anyone.
I would agree. And here are the Warriors now, after the Magic pick up 2. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, if you give Butler an opening, he will exploit the defense.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now, here's Suggs. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. MP dishes to Payton. The 3 from MP. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Wagner wide open. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, and look at the stroke on Wagner's 3. Total confidence.
Butler kicks to MP. Good, and Butler gets the assist. MP's got 8.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Charlotte just was phenomenal. He had 56 points, and that was his highest output of the season. He was a jack of all trades for them. He helped them out in every facet of the game. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. MP, no good. The Magic trail by 5. Well, there's a unique profile for Wendell Carter Jr. A tremendous rebounder and shooter, and now he's playing on a pretty good team, and he's a big reason why.
He sure is. Look, he's really big at 6'10", 270. Top 20 in the league in rebounding and effective field goal percentage. Can shoot the three. Great blend of size, skill, and toughness.
Here's Wagner. The Warriors making the shot. To the middle. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Moody finds MP. Another miss by MP. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Offline with his 3. Nice game for the Warriors. It was a loss to the Hornets.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
Yeah, but those are the games you can learn from. You see where you are now and where you need to get to.
And here's Wagner following the three-pointer by MP. Lets it go from deep. And it's Franz Wagner with the 3. Wagner's got 8 points.
And that's big for Wagner's confidence when he's connecting from deep, especially in these answer 3 situations.
And he gets it to go.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
Kicks it out to Wagner.
Please.
Off target with his 3. Some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. The Warriors.
21-14 ça. Je vois quoi. Wow, 31.
Entirely new group. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Franz Wagner comes in for Carter. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is checked in for Anthony. And it's Suggs in for Black. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell-Pope and Wagner. Then there's Banchero. Then there's Jalen Suggs. And it's Bitadze in at center. That's who's out there for Orlando. MP passes to Moody. MP with a screen on Wagner. And the Warriors miss again.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Back to Banchero. Pass to Wagner. Banchero, a screen for Wagner. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Warriors leading by 12. Back to MP. It's deflected.
Well, Suggs is an elite on-ball defender. We don't see a lot of blocks by a guard.
Not as good off the bat for that end. Suggs has got his second basket.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you. Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
Pass to Bitadze. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy has hops.
Here's MP. It's tipped.
Guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Wagner outside. Pass to Bitadze. And Wagner drives in. Counting. 10 points for Franz Wagner.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now 8 seconds separate the two clocks. MP kicks it to Looney. A three from MP. Another miss by MP.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
Now Moody misses and the dry spell continues.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right and you still get a bad result.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Warriors lead by 3. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space.
Now it's time to check in on how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
On en a marqué beaucoup moins sur la deuxième. Il va falloir se fatiguer autant sur la troisième, quatrième.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. MP really making a difference here.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Gary Payton II is out there with Butler. Then it's MP. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. Let's find out the news on Jimmy Butler. Dave, what's the update?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Warriors' head athletic trainer, and unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. But he's already come back into the game. How about that, Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
Yeah, you never want to speculate on injury, but that didn't look like something you were going to bounce back from quickly.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's not anything like it. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's cliche, Kevin. Just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA thanks. And awards now.
Je suis à combien tout à l'heure le panier 3 points? Je suis à 7. Non, je suis à 4 sur 12.
A minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that?
Oh, les gars, le roulement.
You only play half the year. There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Oh, le roulement.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Cleveland. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for Golden State, they've been consistent in their approach, and they found consistency in these rankings. Just a real solid club that puts a good product out on the floor.
Well, back in 2022, the #1 overall pick was Paolo Banchero. What do you think of his game?
You have to love his game, Kevin. I mean, handles the ball as a big guy at 6'10", makes plays for other people, scores, gets to the free throw line. All-star game in his second year, and on that team, he has really, really looked to defend. This guy's future is bright.
And their coach is another guy from the Seattle area, right, who has come on the NBA and starred.
There have been quite a few of them.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out of it. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Caldwell Pope's got 5 now.
Caldwell Pope is a well-practiced shooter. Once the ball is in his hands, he's into his motion.
MP, no good.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Wagner with it. Now Payton defending. Wagner passes to Banchero. Pass to Suggs. 5 on the clock. For the tie, outside for Caldwell Pope. Up again, Bitadze. It's good on the putback.
Yeah.
Bitadze's got it all tied up now for Orlando.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Carter comes in for Banchero. And it's Anthony Black in for Caldwell Pope. Suggs dishes to Carter. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And finished off by Wagner.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination. Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Carter sets the pick for Suggs. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
It's MP muscling his way for 2.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Here's Black. No scoring in this one. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Magic lead by 1.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Deflects the pass. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Green. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's the Magic.
J'ai vu que de la merde, c'est trop.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was...
Going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze is checked in for Robinson. Wagner comes in for Wendell Carter. Contavious Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Anthony. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black. Then for the Warriors, Gary Payton is checked in for Green. Buddy Hield comes in for Brandon Podziemski. And MP subbed in for Curry. Banchero against Butler, and Suggs throws it down.
Well, we saw Suggs' ability to take over games at the collegiate level, doing the same here in the NBA.
Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Bitadze in at the center position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Suggs. Score the basket is 8 for 13 from the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Caldwell Pope with it, guarded by Hield. Wagner outside. The rebound by Hield.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
On the wing, Hield. Back to MP. That's tipped. And Caro outside. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And that one is good from Suggs. And an important part of the team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Moody's subbed in for Buddy Hield. MP, no good.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Tassy the pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Caro, and he finishes nicely on the way. And now a 10-point Orlando lead.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Caro inside, but he just bullies right through it.
And here's MP for three. It's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Moody. The three from MP. It's hauled in by the Magic. Tassy got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Suggs. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game. That 3 off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Magic.
It didn't look like a game that was going to work out for them, but man, how things changed in a hurry.
Man, I'd say it was gutsy, Kevin, in terms of what they were able to do in that comeback. An incredible amount of fortitude when facing all of that adversity. And not just to come back, but how about to come back and win going away?
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jalen Suggs.
Well, he came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Here's Suggs. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Suggs has got the lead up to 10 now for the Magic. Payton kicks to MP. Jacks up a 3. And it's Suggs with the rebound. So it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A confident win and one where...
Il est content.
Call the electrician because MP just shot the lights out.
Oh ta gueule, pardon. C'est pour ce message là. Trop égoïste frère, je t'ai fait des actions de ouf. Je t'ai fait des passes de ouf. À un moment. Pas ma faute si certains de mes collègues à qui j'ai fait des passes n'ont pas réussi à défendre. Ce qui nous fait revenir à la 3 3e ou 4e.
These fans boo Santa.
14e, 15e
Top rookie
place.
last month and everything.
En vrai, je pense que moi, je vais faire que des matchs précieux, c'est obligé.
The National Basketball Association of Philadelphia 76ers is committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing up, using improper language or gestures, and the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaged in such behavior are subject to ejected and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher.
Si je perds lui, je me fais plus match précieux.
Philadelphia, home to one of the NBA's most historic teams. If you're looking for a party this Saturday night, and call it fire and ice, we've got high-powered scoring taking on a lockdown defensive unit, Grant.
Well, as they say in the NBA, great offense trumps great defense. But, you know, BA rules are made to be broken.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Jimmy Butler out there with Gary Payton II. Then it's MP. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Green in at the 5. Now here's Green on the wing, MP. Misses the 3. MP against Maxey. 11 feet out. Good.
Recognized that space given, and Maxey pulled up in the mid-range for the bucket.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. I asked him specifically about Stephen Curry and what his defensive game plan is for him, and he told me, I just talked with them about communicating out there, especially when the screens are coming. We can't give Steph an inch in those situations. I think it's fair to say we can expect to hear a lot of chatter out there tonight, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, BA. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package.
So it's Philadelphia now. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Drops in the 3. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. For 3, Maxey on target from range. Maxey's got 7 points.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance. Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Oubre into the lane. Warriors with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points. Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Here's Maxey following the score by Golden State. Here's Embiid. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
It's stolen by Maxey. Oubre with it. Payton covering. Pass to Maxey. Here's Embiid. Fires for 3. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Outside Maxey. From deep. Sinks another one. He's on a roll. Starting 4 for 4.
Really showing you how quick he can be with the basketball. Maxey letting it fly in a hurry.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim. Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Markkanen's checked in for Philadelphia. And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
Here's McCain, still without a bucket. Markkanen misses.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Here's MP. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Markkanen. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Releases. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Kicks it out to MP. Kuminga, the pass to MP. There's the triple. Again, MP missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Down low. Back to Oubre. Markkanen outside. Here's McCain. And the 3 off target. The Warriors have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Knocks down the long J.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Here's Maxey. There's the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Every time Maxey steps on the floor, you expect a big scoring night. Tyrese can explode offensively at any time.
That one goes. Count it. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Here's Maxey. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Maxey's got 16 points now.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for the 76ers. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. And if you just... joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the floor for the Warriors, we've got Butler. MP is out there with Brandon Pajemski. Then it's Kuminga, and it's Looney in at center. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Magic was tremendous. He contributed 31 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? He was carrying this team, taking over offensively. Can he do it again? We'll see.
Yeah, got it. We saw him play in attack mode the other day. We'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
You know, I think he can. A repeat performance should be no problem for him.
You know, I'm curious, guys, to see whether the defense plays him straight up, plays him honestly, or do they deny him, trap him, whatever they can do to force the ball out of his hands. We'll see.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
And so MP will bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 1. Three-pointer. The rebound by Embiid.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Outside Butler. Embiid against Butler. Low block shot. Yes! Embiid from it close.
Once he gets that low, there's nothing you can do about it. Embiid is a major handful inside.
Butler passes to Embiid. Beyond the arc. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
Boy, he strikes again from range. His 4th in this game after draining 3 in the first period.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Butler. Kicks it out to Markkanen. The 3 ball. The shot no good. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Looney. On the wing, MP. 4-3. Oh, MP buries the triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Markkanen with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Knicks in New York. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. To the inside. Here's Butler. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do, much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Graham.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like...
So it's the Golden State Warriors leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
They're letting that team fire away from deep, and it's not doing them any favors. Something got to change, Jet.
Yeah, hard to win when you...
Now let's go ahead and recognize. Thanks for joining us.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
We've got Maxey. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's McCain in a 2-guard. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Maxey attacking. And it's blocked by Butler.
That shot never had a chance thanks to the quick hands of Jimmy Butler.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Pass to Maxey from outside the arc. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
You got to get out on that if you're the defender. Maxey is very capable from beyond the arc.
And here's MP from outside. And the 3-pointer goes.
3-point.
MP's got 29.
There it is. The first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
And it's Maxey missing. The Warriors lead by 4. Misses the layup.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Pass to Oubre. Here's Yabusele. Embiid inside. He's covered by Curry. Embiid misses.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
MP, the pass to Payton. And here's MP. There's the 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
For 3, Maxey. It's rebounded by Golden State. They held a 12-point lead earlier. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. That'll put them right in the middle of a 5-game road trip. An easy 2 on the layup. Maxey's got 10 points in just the second half.
Hey, we've seen Maxey take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
And the 76ers making a change here. Markkanen's checked in. MP outside, takes the 3, and McCain pulls it down.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Maxey, that's good.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
MP, the pass to Butler. Back to MP. They need this. And again, no good by Golden State.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
They get it back. Here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid cleaning things up inside.
Embiid knows how to bully his way into position for the putback.
Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
For 3, Maxey. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Kuminga. Some solid defense from Markkanen.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And Maxey is especially dangerous in these situations. When he has room to run, good luck stopping him.
Looney finds MP from outside the arc. They get the rebound. Oh, Looney with the smooth move inside.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Maxey, that's good.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Warriors trail by 4. MP left side. Jacks up with 3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, it looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. A nice shot by McCain.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Maxey passes to Markkanen. Embiid with it. 2 on the clock. Oh, missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this.
Warriors trail by 9. So on the floor for Golden State, they've got Stephen Curry. Butler out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Green, and it's MP in at the point. Outside Curry. Pass to MP. It's hauled in by Oubre. Philadelphia leading by 9. Now Embiid. Green covering. Embiid against Green. Embiid drawing the double team. Clock at 6. Here's McCain. And another miss by Philadelphia.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pure from 3-point range.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Maxey passes to Oubre. From downtown. And Maxey the bucket on the assist by Oubre. Oubre's got 4 assists now tonight. Pass to Butler. On the wing, MP. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Oubre. Oubre's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's McCain, guarded by Hield. Over to the left wing. Maxey surveys. Just 5 on the clock. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And it's Butler with the ball for Golden State. 9-point game. MP no good.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Here's Yabusele. For 3, Maxey. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. And here's MP from outside. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 38 points.
Hey, it's simple, folks. Get that rock to MP. He might be young, but he can get it done.
Dominga, he's checked in for Hield. All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
NBA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
Here's Yabusele. Launches it. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Absolutely no room for error.
Everything has to almost fall perfectly for them to pull this out.
And now we've got an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Oubre able to get here a lot with how aggressive he is with the ball in his hand.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
With a healthy advantage, they're looking confident.
And could boost their lead to double digits here, too.
Outside Maxey. And so it's Philadelphia with the W. A clean win.
Si je vais là-bas, je vais causer une faute. Ça va pas être intéressant. Bon, on a perdu ce match, je vais que sur les matchs cruciaux, ça ira plus vite. Ça du coup, vite fait.
Season not over. Plenty of time left.
Trystan, voilà. Trystan. Bien sûr mon gars, je donne tout, ça veut pas, c'est pas grave. Match temps fort, ok.
NYC, baby. The stars are out. Say what's up to Spike for. Fans live for games like this one.
Putain, ce jeu, c'est pas grave.
Saints, good news. Tickets are still available for upcoming home games. Stop by the ticket booth or visit us online to learn more. Don't miss any upcoming Knicks home games. Single and package games are available. Go to the nearest ticket booth or visit the team's website to secure your tickets.
Don't forget to come out for our next promotional day. Fans will receive a free usable Knicks grocery bag. Together, we can make a difference.
We want your time.
MP, what up, man? I like the game.
Man, Mikal Bridges.
Okay. I like that confidence.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche Enavia, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Now, Golden State's starting five. Butler out there with Moody. Then there's Draymond Green. Then it's MP. And it's Curry in at the point. And for the Knicks, we've got Mikal Bridges. Towns is out there with Achua. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Hart in at the 3 spot. Big-time basketball in the Big Apple. A couple of fan bases, Greg, that have so much pride in their team.
Kevin, having played for the Knicks, I know what the feeling is toward the other team in New York City. Animosity typically runs deep in a big city like this when you have two teams.
And here is Hart. Following the three-pointer by MP, there's a screen by Achua. Banked in off the glass.
Well, there aren't a ton of these guys, but a high-energy big, that's the nature of Precious Achua.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. The shot's good from Brunson.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Butler. Rebounded by Hart. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle. And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Now I asked him about the challenge they face in defending Steph Curry. He said Steph is so hard to contain because of his constant movement off the ball. Conventional defenses won't.
Juste vite fait qu'on regarde.
Work against him. The matchups will be fluid. He'll see a lot of different guys coming at him. He's looking and needing a total group effort. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
He'd love to make him pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Shot from free throw range. The second effort. That one drops for him. MP's got 10 points in the game.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Here's Hart. Good on the triple.
Hart just whipping it away quickly, not giving the defender time to close out.
Butler dishes to MP. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And they don't want a repeat of what happened last year here. They know this is an opponent they can handle, and they don't want to give away anything like they did last year.
The Warriors trail. Here's Green. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Now, Draymond did a good job of getting some space there and rooting himself to collect.
And Jimmy Butler puts together, Brent, one of the all-time playoff runs, leading the Heat to the finals in 2023.
Yeah, you don't want to live in or dwell on the past, but man, Miami being the 8th seed that year, Kevin, with Jimmy putting up 38 a game in that first round against the Bucks. The guy earned the MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals. What a run.
So for New York, their last game, a win against the Heat. 1:05 left in the first quarter of the game. And he's good on the three ball. Achua's got his second bucket of the game to go.
How about the quick shot from Achua, not giving the D any time to react.
A three from MP. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Pass to Achua. Back to Brunson. Sweet move. He lays it in. Brunson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Handles lost the defender, and the rest was all Jalen.
Back to Hield. Inside. Shoots.
No.
MP, no good.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Now here's Brunson. Against Miami, he was really on his game.
That takes such tenacity just to get in there. Brunson battling through the inside contact.
And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP. Brunson outside. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Brunson's got 10 points in the game. And so it's the New York Knicks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Knicks.
So far, they move the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not.
Veuillez reconnecter la manette. Si j'ai un problème en fait avec le play directement.
They've been great in the mid-range, and so producing from there, that bodes well.
We've got Mikal Bridges, Miles McBride out there with Payne. Then there's Mo Wagner, and it's Tucker in at the 4 spot. There, the group. New York will start the second. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Charlotte just was phenomenal. He scored 31 points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. All told, a supremely dominant performance from him. One I'm sure he expects to repeat again soon. Guys?
David, we appreciate the update. Great, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, is probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but you know they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
MP
powers through the contact inside. Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Payne with a screen for Bridges. Plays it up and banks it in. Bridges has got 7 now in this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
A 3 from MP. MP defeats the...
Tiens, tu les as les 6 points d'écart. Il y a quoi maintenant?
Perimeter defense.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Bridges outside. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Golden State. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. MP, no good. The Knicks leading by 4. Now Payne, still without a basket. With the teardrop and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have
Pourquoi il me met dehors? Mais frère, pourquoi tu me mets dehors?
And so it's the New York Knicks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready.
They're moving well on offense. Great teamwork.
Maybe
not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team? And now it's time to... Thanks for joining us. Now...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Green. Curry is out there with MP. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Moody in at the small forward.
Passe. On a combien de points d'écart? 9 points.
Hart with it. Pass to Achua. On deep, Brunson. Oh, Brunson, good from range.
Aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
Golden State moving it around. Here's Moody. MP left side. Bridges with the steal. Pass to Hart. Now here's Brunson. Back to Hart. Bridges for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. The 3 from MP. It's rebounded by New York. Achua's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. And Greg, you think about what they call floating. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Here's Brunson, and he banks in the lane. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges, scoring the basketball.
Dominguez come in for the Warriors. And we have some time now to show you which rookies have the greatest impact offensively over the course of the last month. MP is number 1.
And those numbers have started to set him apart offensively from most of the other rookies in the league.
Looney kicks to MP. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And the Warriors miss again.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And here is Hart. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by the Knicks.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That sets off a 5-game tour for Bridges outside. Start with a screen on MP. Bridges misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
You know, Brent, has been a Warriors trail by 14. Here's Pajemski. Miles McBride out there with Payne. Then there's Mo Wagner. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now. The Knicks leading by 11. Here's Payne. Scores after the quick crossover. Payne's got his first basket.
Throwing off his defender to get to the shot. Campaign with a nimble move.
Kuminga kicks to Butler. A 3 from MP. Payne grabs the board.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. MP drills the 3.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Payne finds Towns. Misses the 3.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Payne. Fires the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Payne's got 5 points now this quarter.
Payne learning to shoot more threes, timely threes later on in his career.
MP, no good. New York leading by 13. Now McBride. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Green's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Brandon Pajemski. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Achua, he's checked in for Wagner. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. The Warriors also with his son. Cody's checked in for Kuminga. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you, guys.
Thank you, David. Curry against Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Green with the block.
You can see Draymond Green so fired up every time he has a chance to impact the game defensively.
And that one's good. MP.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here's Brunson, takes it inside, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Moses Moody.
Great drive from Brunson, not afraid to get hit.
Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple seasons.
Curry against Brunson. In the corner, it's Bridges. It falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The 3 from MP. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got it.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Knicks.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats. Just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Mikal Bridges.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
And here's MP for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 33 points.
Wow, what a setup there. Green plays with great speed and plays with great pace. And that's a nice field play.
Achua, the pass to Bridges. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. And the Knicks lead by 13. MP, no good. And so here is New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Pass to Bridges from outside the arc. Warriors with the rebound.
Assisted by Draymond Green.
And an intentional foul right there.
Non, me fais pas sortir.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like...
You thought it was going to be easy, huh? Man, nothing's easy in this league.
I ain't going anywhere. I'll get that jersey next time.
I hope so.
Chin up. As far as you did.
Je vais finir ma saison.
Try and close this one out early so you can get some rest.
J'ai pas envie. suis obligé de me les faire. Oh, c'est chiant. Juste, je regarde vite fait, ça me fait compte mes stats. C'est comme une match que je rigole. Faut que je dépasse son score de points. Parce que je suis à 2005 et lui il est 2700. Vas-y, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13 matchs. 13, si je mets 10, ça fait 130. Si j'en mets, je mets toujours à peu près 30 points. Donc si je mets à peu près 30 points, 3 x 3, 9, je pose 3 x 3, 9, 3900. 390, je sais plus. Attendez. Ça fait 507. Punaise, moi je vais mettre un nouveau rock quoi. Ouais, c'est ça, j'étais presque. Je suis bien sur